using an on-premises data center for security reasons, including the ability to retain complete control of the operating system environment. In order to reduce the company's operational burden in terms of managing the underlying infrastructure for hosted operating systems and virtualization layers, a new solutions architect proposes to migrate critical business systems making first use of the AWS cloud. The solutions architect does not want to have to consider the physical security of the facilities from which the newly selected AWS services will be provisioned. The solutions architect intends to promote the use of the AWS well-architected framework. Which convention or set of conventions would be the most appropriate for the company to adopt in its use of the AWS cloud to meet these requirements? The set of conventions from the sustainability pillar? The shared responsibility model from the security pillar? The set of conventions from the operational excellence pillar? Or the principle of least privilege from the security pillar? The correct answer is the shared responsibility model from the security pillar. The company should follow the shared responsibility model from the security pillar within the AWS well-architected framework to meet these requirements. The AWS well-architect framework contains 6 pillars: operational excellence, security, reliability, performance efficiency, cost optimization, and sustainability. Each pillar describes a set of AWS cloud conventions including applicable design principles, important AWS services, and related best practices. As its name suggests, the shared responsibility model in the security pillar requires the company to accept that the responsibilities for cloud security and compliance in the AWS cloud need to be shared between AWS and the company. AWS is primarily responsible for the security of the cloud, implementing and protecting the core infrastructure that provides all AWS cloud services. This includes the global hardware and infrastructure for hosted operating systems and virtualization layers, and the physical security of the facilities managed by AWS. In contrast, the company is responsible for the security in the cloud for AWS services that it implements, typically following AWS best practices and design conventions from the well-architected framework.